Hello and welcome back. Again, my name is Kenny Burley, and today we are going to take a look at the BIDS application. Now, the purpose of the BIDS application is to provide you a way to do a more accurate and detailed estimation of your repair costs for a particular project. Now, if we scroll down here, you'll see that it's broken up into several different categories. Now, if you're using a hard money lender, the hard money lender will typically give you a form to fill out with your repair costs, and that form will typically have several different categories and subcategories. Well, this application is broken up in basically the same way. So, for instance, if we go into the exterior category, if you click that, it'll open up a drop-down that will have all the subcategories in it. And if we take a look at the gutters subcategory, the first column here is materials, and so we'll want to enter in an amount for the material costs. So let's just go ahead and put in $1,000. The next column is the labor costs. Now, on the labor costs, you can enter it manually, or you can have it automatically calculated for you. A lot of general contractors that we've worked with in the past will typically have it automatically calculated based on a percentage of the material total. So, in order to do this, we can scroll up to the top here, and you can see that we have an option to do an auto-calculate labor using a percentage of the material total. So, we want to turn this on, say yes, and you see right away that it automatically calculated the labor costs for that gutters subcategory. And typically, I've seen the percentage range from 20% to 30%. The default is 20%, but let's just go ahead and enter 30%. Okay, and you can see how it automatically changed. And in the last column here, it is the total of the material and the labor for that subcategory. And basically, it'll bring all the totals down to the subtotal here for this main category. And if we close that, you can see that that subtotal is still here in the category, so we can kind of get a quick overview for what each category is going to cost. And then all those numbers are then brought down here, where you can get a full total of all the materials and of all the labor, and then a final total of both the material and labor. Now, again, if you're using a hard money lender, they will usually require you to have a contingency percentage. And the minimum is usually 10%. So you can see that we kind of go ahead and calculate that and provide a new total. So now, for this project, we are looking at spending about $15,730 to do the rehab on this project. So this is a pretty good tool to use if you are planning on doing all the work yourself, or if you are using a general contractor. Now, if you are using a general contractor, they would typically provide you with an estimation using their own form in their own format. Now, you can take that form and still enter it into this application. That way you can kind of document the estimation that they gave you, especially if you're getting bids from a few different contractors. You can kind of enter each one of them in here and then play with the numbers to make sure that they match your budget. And if they don't, then you can easily just move numbers around to try and make it work within your budget. And then you can save this file and give it a name, so that way you can use it for future reference and future calculations. Now, this application can be used by both an investor and a general contractor. So if both of you actually have an account on the Real Precision system, you can do a print of a PDF and send it to each other, or you can hit the send button and send this project over to your client or investor, or to your general contractor, and then they can open it up and then look at the estimation and do their own calculations. So that's pretty much how the BID application works. So I hope this was useful to you. Thanks.